Welcome. In this video I will show you how to create a backup on your MacBook Air M5. So first of all, we're gonna need an external storage device for a backup, and I recommend using external SSD with your desired volumes. Basically, if you are using 500 gigabytes version of MacBook, the recommended storage size for your backup storage, or basically your SSD, external SSD that you want to use with your MacBook, is at least 1 terabyte. So basically twice as much as your internal storage is, because these backups will be automatically gathered on your MacBook. The old ones will be removed automatically, the new ones will be uploaded, and basically to keep up with all of this, you're gonna need twice as much storage space on your external SSD. So that's it. And also make some research and get yourself one that can ensure the best transmission speed for you, because your MacBook supports Thunderbolt 5.0, and it has a very high transmission speed, up to 40 gigabits per second. So make sure that you have a good external storage. Now, I don't have an external SSD, but I have this SD card reader just to use as an example to show you how it's done. So basically what we're gonna need to do is connect our external storage to the MacBook like this, and then for the best compatibility, we're gonna need to reformat our external storage to APFS format. Now, this is a MacBook specific format, so you will not be able to use this format with other devices other than MacBooks, and I think it's perfect for backing up your device. So of course, when you format your external SSD, everything will be removed from it, so make sure that you have that you backed up the important data from your external storage to some other device before you do that. And to format your SSD, you're gonna have to search for Disk Utility application. This is a built-in application, so you don't need to download it from anywhere. Just open it, find your SSD here on the sidebar, and click Erase. Then let's name it Backup SD or SSD, and as a format we're gonna be using APFS. You can use default APFS or encrypted APFS. I think for backup, encrypted will be good decision. So if you encrypt your APFS, you're gonna have to create a password. Make sure that you remember the password to your SSD, and then click Erase. Of course, you can use default APFS. This will not affect your backup disk in any way, except for the backup data will be available for restoration of your system on any other device for any user that doesn't know your password. Okay, let's click Done, and now to start a backup, we're gonna have to navigate to the Apple menu in the top left corner, open System Settings from here, then go to General, and here in General we're gonna have to find Time Machine. So Time Machine is also a built-in tool. Select it, then click Add Backup Disk, and we're gonna select our backup SD. Click Setup Disk. So as you can see, a disk larger than basically 1 terabyte of data is recommended for this Mac. This Mac actually uses 500 gigabytes of internal storage, so that's basically what I told you about. Basically, okay, so even if you formatted your device to not encrypted backup, you can still encrypt it in this menu and create a password and re-enter the password. I don't think it will actually encrypt our disk twice, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's enter new password, re-enter it, and add a hint to the password. And then you can also set up a disk usage limit. So if you don't want to use an external SSD, strictly for backup. You can of course use it also for as an external storage, where you're gonna be keeping some larger programs, games, whatever, and so then you'll have to select custom and then choose only part of your SSD storage to be used for backup, and the other part you'll be able basically to use it as your internal storage. Click done and wait until the backup is prepared. So the backups will be done automatically, and as you can see, the first one starts in a minute after you set up your backup. So you're gonna have to wait for a minute, then the first backup will start, and you're gonna have to wait until it's fully finished. And so yeah, that's basically it. That's how you create a backup on your MacBook Air M5. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.